Hello, and thank you for joining me, RoseWardStampersDelight.com. Thank you for joining Scrapbook Sunday 101. Couple of reminders. The new catalog starts January 7th. If you would like a new catalog and you don't have a demonstrator, contact me. I can get you out one of those if you're in the U.S. and you've never received a free catalog from me. I will send those out. Don't forget I have my paper share going on until January 6th, and I'm going to order everything January 7th and get that out to you. All the links are below and the registration codes. I also have my January online winter retreat. If you'd like to check that out, that's with the Floral Delights, which I did on Friday. I did it Z-fold easel fan card. How's that? So you want to check that video out. On also in January, I have the Fun Fold class with the I don't know how you BOKEH, I guess it is. I don't know. Butterfly Suite. And then also in February, we have the Wildflower birthday celebration Fun Fold online class. So check those out. All right. And sign up soon because I want to order everything in January so we don't have any back orders. Also, we have a new class starting. Donna Gray and myself are starting the basics of card making. So what's going to happen in this group is each month, as long as you subscribe, because it is a subscription plan, you are going to receive some products and you will be able to craft along with us at the end of the month. And during the month, we will be uploading 3 videos each on basic card making. Now, when you think basic card making, you might think, well, I've been doing cards for a long time or paper crafting for a long time, but we do tend to forget the basics. So this should be a real fun time. I'm looking forward to it. I know Donna is too. So don't forget to subscribe to that subscription plan. What will happen is as long as you subscribe before the first of each month, you will be included in that group. So right now, you're going to subscribe for January. Okay, let's get started here. So what I'm going to be playing with today, and I do mean playing because I'm not sure how this is going to come out. I had some pictures that are very small, but I want to use them. So, and they're Easter. So I decided to try with the Storybook Moments. Let's see. That is the Storybook Moments Suite. And with that suite, you get the plaid paper, which is so cute. And then there is some pink ribbon. I didn't bring that over because I'm not going to use that. Antique pearls. And then we have this beautiful paper. You can see I'm going to do a one-sheet wonder with that. Make some great baby cards or Easter cards. And of course, the paper is double-sided. And then we also have these die cuts, 2 sheets of die cuts. Look how cute. When I first saw these, the first thing I thought of was Beatrice Potter. Okay, so they're 2 of the same. Now, let me just put that aside for a second. So what I want to show you is, see these pictures? They're from Easter, Ryan's first Easter. With cousin Chrissy. He was 9 months old. She was 2. But see how far away they are? And I want this to be the focal point. This was at Aunt Steph's house. I don't need Aunt Ethel's walker in there. God bless her. But I want to do something with those small pictures. So what I did, again, I don't know how it's going to come out. You know, on Sundays, we just play until we get a project that we like. So these are the frames that come with this suite. So these are the Storybook Friends, right? And of course the dies. And then also it's a 2 set suite. And then here's the garden set with, of course, the dies. And I could stamp and cut out all this stuff, but I just want to use some of these cute little things. This says Easter greetings, happy spring. Yeah, we might be using those. I just want to get these pictures down. So what I've done is I've already gone ahead and done a couple of them, so I want to show you. So I've cut two of these out with the dies in boho blue. And here's the little pictures. See, they're very small. I don't even know if you can see them that well. This one, of course, would go normally this way. But because I want that balloon, I did the die the opposite way. And this one would go in here. So you see they're kind of small, but you get the picture. Okay, so now let's play with these three. This one I could do like that, but I really want to capture everything. So what I'm doing is just using these dies to figure out which way I want to use them. Like that one right there, I'm going to use that. Yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of me in that picture, but you're not going to notice it. This one, I might use the same one. Who says we can't do it this way? Or maybe this one. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just figuring out which way I want this. That one's kind of cute. All right. So for sure, those two are going to go right here. I am definitely going to use this one this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my die cutting machine. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy today. I don't know why. And I am going to cut out that little circle, oval. Helps if I put my right plate on there. If we only knew back then what we know now about picture taking, right? This was way before cameras, way before phones had cameras on it. And to be honest with you, I just snap, snap, snap pictures. Didn't think about, you know, scrapbooking it later on. Okay, so when I pull that out, there's my little picture, and of course the frame, but I don't need that frame. Let's see which one I'm going to use for this. This one I gotta figure out. I think I'm going to use this one. I want both of us in there. There we go, but maybe this way. Let's see. I think it's the other way around. So I think I'm going to do it this way. All right, so I'm going to cut that one out. I really didn't want all that other stuff in the background. And again, it's going to cut out that die, but I don't need that. There's that one. Okay, and the last one. Okay, now this one I really wanted the Easter Bunny balloon, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to get that in there. So I'm just playing around with these. I think maybe the little square. I just want him. All right, so I'm going to use that little square one. And there's my little tiny pictures. Hey, we're doing this together. I have no idea how that's going to come out. There's that cute little guy. All right. Let's throw that out. Now I'm going to bring in some boho blue. And I need the frames. So I am going to need this frame. I'm going to need this frame. And you can see I can get them all on one sheet. And I am going to need this frame. I'm going to line that up. I am by no means the greatest scrapbooker in the world, if there's such a thing. But my main thing is to get the pictures on the page. I think once you get started, once you get a picture or two on a page, it all comes together. Another thing, another tip, I don't look at like this whole suite and say, I got to make all the pages with these same pictures. I will make different years, as you've seen before, like with the Christmas scrapbooking kits that we have. I make pages and then I add pictures from different years. So let's pull these out. Now, when you do those, you're also going to have these pieces, so you can use those for something else, which I might use today. We'll see. So now we have the frames. Let me grab my Take Your Pick tool, which I just had, and laid it down somewhere. There it is. A must-have for scrapbooking and card making is this Take Your Pick tool. And we are going to pull that out. I need these little frames. And then the last one is right here. Okay. Okay, there's the frames. Please don't forget to share my videos with your scrapbooking friends. It really does help me out a lot. The more views I get, the more pages I can make. All right, I'm going to put these aside for a second. I'm going to bring in a piece of, this is our white willow. And I'm going to bring in the pieces that I like right here. I think they look like little baby pages. Let's see, I think there was one more I liked. Where are we? There we are. Okay, so there's the 2 pages I like for this. To me, they look Eastery, springy. And one more thing I have right here. So another thing I want to show you is what I did was I went and cut these, printed these out on my computer. Sometimes I just don't need a lot of journaling. What I need is just different fonts or sizes of where we were, when it was. So I'm just going to cut these out. I do have a couple of them. I print up, you know, different sizes, because I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use. But it makes it easier for me if I have them readily available when I'm ready to put these on here. So I'm not cutting them, I'm just cutting them out. So that I have them ready, then I decide. If you'd like to see more Scrapbook Sundays, please leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Facebook page, and definitely share my videos. That's how I can tell if something's working, okay? If, you know, by people watching. You may not think that it matters, but it does matter to me. So again, I'm just cutting these out. I'll be trimming them down later. Nothing wrong with printing out information on a computer. Sometimes when I write, sometimes I print. Halfway through it, I will do cursive writing. Anybody do that besides me? So sometimes my writing is not perfect. All right, got enough of those. Let's get rid of all this paper. Funny story. Right now I'm just like cleaning this up. When I first started stamping, I used to have my workshops or parties at my house upstairs in my dining room, living room area. And I would tell the stampers, just throw this stuff on the floor, because my husband would vacuum later. God bless him. All right, so I have all that. So now I need to start putting these pictures the way I want them. I just want to lay something out here so I can see All right. All right, I have an idea. You're probably saying, what idea? I am going to take this paper. Where's my dies? I need to see, do I need one thing here? All right, I'm gonna take this one, I think it's gonna be. And yeah, I guessed it, I'm gonna tear it. I'm gonna start here. The idea for this came actually from the mini spring catalog. Great for ideas. Don't worry, I can cut that off and use that later on, of course. I am going to, okay, that way. And then I want a little bit of this one. But I tore that the wrong way. I want this page. Okay, so I have to do it again at the bottom here. I want this the opposite way. Okay, there we go. No worries. I'm going to cut that strip off and use it for something else. All right, so we are going to put this right here and right here. And now I'm going to glue this down. I am using my Stamp and Seal. Don't use your adhesive on top of your paper like I'm doing. I just want to be in camera view. I'm going to leave a little white edge up there just because I like it. And then I'm going to do the, oh, that side of the paper is pretty too. Let me look at this side. What was this one? That, ooh, the berries. I am going to have so much fun with this. I think I'm going to have to do my Fun Fold Friday real soon on this stamp set or suite. Probably use this one for March's Fun Fold, online Fun Fold class. Okay, that's that. Now I'm going to layer these in here. This one has to go. Pull that one out. This one would go this way. See what I mean? They're very small pictures, but I just want to use those because I love them. This one would be this way. So I'm just figuring out which way I want them. This one can go this way. I do have to, look at this. Look how cute these are. Kissing. Okay, I think I might move these over here because I want those two together. Actually, let's see. This is going to go this way. Move those over a little bit until I get them where I want. This one might have to go, move it up this way. I'm just putting them like in some kind of, not order, but okay. I'm thinking that's going to work. I'm going to take the little pictures out because they're not going in yet. Just having an idea of where I'm placing everything. All right, now I'm going to bring in my glue press with my liquid glue. Whoop. The top just, see if I can get that out. All right, and I'm going to add a little liquid glue here. Just a little bit to keep it down. Oh. It's going to go in a page protector so it doesn't have to have a lot of glue on it. I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to add this one. And then this one. These pieces didn't come out, so I'm just going to poke them out. I don't really have to because it's just a nice embossed frame. But I want some of them out of there. Now let's use my wire brush, which I have the old one. I do have the new one that attaches to my take your pick tool, but that's on my other table. So we're just going to roll this a little bit, get some of these pieces out. They don't all come out. It's all good. Just get a few of them out of there. There we go. And then this one. You see how easy they do fall out? Okay. Don't want those on there though. Okay. This one is going to go up here. Let me get that off there. And let's put a little liquid glue on this one. Which way was this one? This one has to go this way. This one has to go right here or right here. Keep it yeah, I'd like this one, I think, back up here. We're going to add that one over there. And we're going to add this one right here. Okay, so I'm changing it up just a little bit. Sometimes I just, wherever it falls is where it goes. Okay, we're going to move that in a little bit and up a little bit. And then this one. Add that one right there. Okay, now I'm going to bring in some dimensionals. Whoop, that one just fell off. Okay, and we are going to start with the pictures. So I'm going to put 2 of these on here. Again, this is when I use my take your pick tool. And we're just going to pop that up in the frame. 2 of them kissing, isn't that so cute? And this one. Add that one in there. And then we got this little square one. I'm just putting 2 dimensionals on each one. It'll keep it in there. So again, you see, I love the pictures. They weren't, you know, big enough for full size, but by putting them together like this, it's perfect. So cute. And then this one. Oh, I got to do this one this way. That's okay. I can move it. That's what we got to do. I only put a little glue on it so I can move it around. This one has to go right here. Okay. Because I wanted that Easter balloon on there. I'm going to put that one right in there. There I have my pictures. Woohoo! Okay, so now I'm going to decide where I want my journaling first before I do anything else. And again, I use this. I think this one I'm going to put right there. I'm going to bring in some boho blue. See if this is long enough. Nope, I need a longer piece, so let me do that. Got a piece right here. What I'm going to do is I want a little bit of that blue, so I'm going to glue this down. Again, this is a great way to get your journaling done. If you're like me and you've got tons of pictures you want to get scrapbooked and into an album, just use your computer when you can. It's a lot easier. And we're just going to cut crayons out a bit more. Ryan's first Easter at Aunt Steph's. Okay, so now this I'm going to lay down. Right there. And this is where I'm going to bring in those die cuts. I could stamp and cut out these images because we have this stamp set and the dies. Let me just show you again. There's the dies and there's the images. The images are smaller, showing on here, than they actually are. So let me show you that, because that's very important. You see how large they are? They show them smaller on the front. But I'm going to use the die cuts instead. Some of them, one or two might have fallen out. Okay. So let's just see. Some of them, you know, when they fall off the sheet, what I do is I use our plastic covers for the dies. That's how I store them. All right, now let's see. We are going to play around with some of these cute little dies. Let's see what else we want to use. I know I want to use the little squirrel. Maybe the little duck. I mean, they're all so cute. It's going to be hard, but I'll figure it out. Let's see. Maybe some little plants here. Gardening tools. Now, you don't have to use all of these die cuts if you want to save them. I think, let's see, maybe one more. Let me see which I want to use. I don't want to use them all up, but I do want to have quite a few on there so you can see. Let's just pull these off. Maybe some flowers here. And a little duck. All right. I think I have enough now. All right. We're going to add, I do like this little guy right here. This one, I need something that's going to pop it up. There we go. Don't think I want the little boots. But maybe the little bunny. Okay. Again, with the dimensionals, I'm going to add some of these die cuts. And as I go along, I may change them. This one would be right here. These two little guys right here. You see how I'm moving them around? If I leave some white in between, they show up better. So let's do that. Go. I do like these two guys. Definitely using them. So remember, I only had like a sort of an idea when I started this today, but that's how I just, I get an idea and I go for it. Of course, going for it live like this is a little crazy sometimes, but all right, let's put this little duck like right here. And then we have this little guy. I'm going to put him right here. I want to buy another set of this just for these die cuts. We're going to add him right here. And then we have the little mouse, I think, and the flowers. I think that's enough. You could also, of course, use the die cuts for card making. Some quick and easy cards, but oh, so nice. All right. I'm just going to add that right there. And there I have those cute little pictures captured on a page. So now I need to put how old they were. I think I want this one. And you can see I use different sizes. So I think I want this one. I'm just going to trim this off. And I should use my paper trimmer because I don't cut straight ever. Let's see, this one is, let's use this one because I already cut that. We're going to cut this off. Cut this off. And then grab a piece of, oh, look at that. I can use this piece right here. That piece that I cut out in the center. Or I can use the oval one. Let's see. Why not use what you got there? I kind of like that. We're going to use this. I want it right there. I don't like that now. So we'll change it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use my piece right here because we don't like to waste anything. Now I'm going to attempt to trim this. Again, remember, it's your page. So I like that right there. Kind of talks about how old they are. We're going to glue that down. And then bring in the antique pearls. And add a few of those. Now you can also color these if you want with our blends. I'm just going to add a few. Around here. Let's see, where else do I want it? Maybe one right there. One right there. One right there. Kind of brings your eye towards it. And that's it. I think that's it. I think I'm happy with it. So again, when you have those little small pictures that, you know, you think to yourself, what was I thinking when I took it so far away? And they're old and you can't replace them. You can actually take a picture of that and enlarge it, but sometimes it gets a little blurry. So this is the perfect way to use those little tiny pictures up with those great frame dies. I hope you enjoyed this week's Scrapbook Sunday 101. Don't forget to join me on Fridays for my Fun Fold Fridays. Definitely leave me a message, comment, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to check out the classes that I have going on for 2025. Happy Sunday, everybody, and keep on scrapbooking, scrapbookers. Bye.